Happy Saturday, Robert.
Happy Saturday to you.
We were just talking about before the show our expectations for 2008 highest grossing films, and the list isn't getting much better in the top 10, but it's a great show.
Yeah, top tens, but there's some good honorable mentions this time around.
Yeah, I feel like there's a better, not only better honorable mentions, but like better quality of films.
Yeah.
All over for them. Not just fun ones, but like good, not just great movies, but like good films.
Yeah.
Where the last few years, it's been a little iffy.
Yeah, we're getting some quality stuff again. So
before we jump into the top 10 highest grossing films of 2008, you listen to the Podcastle Set Jetter Saturdays with Matthew Clark and Robert Patterson, and check out Robert's website at set-jetter.com. I was mentioning to Robert before the show, I did rewatch Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. And overall, I feel like it still holds up and it still does its job. What do you think?
I agree. It's at the time it was kind of not quite the black sheep of the series, but they're like, oh, where? I mean, it was everyone was where was Michael, and apparently, but you know, it still feels like it's part of the franchise, and Dean Cundy, and it had the same look as the first two Halloweens. But yeah, so I like it, and I was in Sierra Madre this weekend, so stopped by a couple Halloween locations. The very spot where Dr. Chalice put down a 6-pack for the road to call his wife, saying he wouldn't be coming
That was
to
the
get
best.
the kids.
I that stood out in my head, I think, more than most scenes in that movie too.
That's the doctor you want,
Yeah, the 6-pack he's putting down. And you'll never hear London Bridge is falling down again without thinking of that movie.
Oh, yeah, that is, if anything, as much as even non-Halloween fans, they know that jingle.
Yeah. 3 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 3 more days till Halloween, Silver Shamrock. And then the next day it's 2 more days, then 1 more day, which means they spent a lot of advertising time and editing different commercials for each day.
Yes.
To air
But
nationally, apparently.
Yeah, it's expensive, but it was worth it.
It was
And
worth
this
it.
was the year, as Halloween fans know, where the dates matched the days. So if it said Saturday the 30th in the film, it was actually Saturday, October 30th in real life. So
right, which I always love when you see that coincidence when the calendar lines up. It's like what's that?
Makes it real.
It makes it real. Yeah, it's like people that keep old calendars in their house. I don't know who does that, but if they do, it's going to be right every few decades.
You never know when you might need it. Like, God, what was I doing? And I don't know. I used to hold on to them because actually my high school calendars, I'd write every time I saw a movie and what day it is. So
Oh well, that's a good reason to do it. I never wrote down the day, but I pretty much kept track of. I kept all the stubs in like a big thing, so I still have it somewhere, probably at my parents' house. But you go through and you're like, oh Zoolander.
Yeah, I
Like
remember that
you
day.
shake your head at a lot of them. You're like, oh.
But
there are some movies too I don't remember even what they are, and I'm like Googling it, and I'm like, did this movie exist? Like I was looking up, there was a movie I saw with Will Ferrell in the last 10 years where it was like a Spanish speaking film. And like I was Googling around and like I wasn't finding it. So I went to like his IMDb and I was like, oh, it was La Casa de mi Padre. But it was like so bad and like poorly rated, it like you never saw it again. So I was like, I knew I saw that. But
he might have had it taken care of, or he got rid of it. But,
he got rid of it. Yeah. We have a great show tonight. Highest grossing films of 2008 via Box Office Mojo. And sir, what do we have for number 1?